Hi children, today you are going to learn 7th class 5th chapter, that is triangles and its properties. So in this chapter we are going to be discuss about the triangles completely. So what is meaning of a triangle and what's its properties. So in this session, in this video, I will explain you that what is properties of triangle and what is mean of triangle, how many types of triangles are there and what are they, and some of the important theorems also I will explain in this video. So let's go to the video first. And first thing is, what is meaning of a triangle? What is meaning of a triangle? So a triangle is a simple closed figure. A triangle is a simple closed figure which is bounded by three line segments. A polygon which is bounded by a three line segment is known as a triangle. Suppose let's take any two line segments. This is the one line segment and we'll take another line segment here. Is it a closed figure? Clearly we can say that it's not a closed figure. So if you want to make a closed figure, we have to draw one more line segment. Hence, it is a closed figure. It's a closed figure. So, it is a polygon. It is a polygon. It's closed with a three line segment. So, this is a first polygon. It's known as a triangle. It's known as a triangle. So, a simple closed figure which bounded by three line segments is known as triangle. So, let's everybody have some properties. Even you people have some properties, even I too have some properties. See that this watch is my property, this shirt is my property. Yes, this boat is school property. Yes, this chalk is school property. Even your fathers and grandmother, everybody have some properties. In the same way, your triangles also having some properties. Let us discuss about the properties of triangles. So, first thing is that here the common point of two line segments is known as vertices. This is known as a vertices. Vertices. So here triangle can have three vertices. A triangle will have three vertices. How many vertices? 1, 2, 3. A triangle can have three vertices and a triangle will have three sides. A triangle will have three sides. In the same way, a triangle will have three angles also. A triangle can have three sides, three angles and three vertices also. Not only these properties, again there are a lot of properties are there in the triangle chapter. One by one we'll come to know that. So before going to all the properties, let's discuss that about the triangle and the division of triangle. And we'll be going for that now. Now we know the meaning of a triangle, that a simple closed figure which is bounded by the three line segment is known as a triangle. Okay, all the three sides may be equal or unequal. If all the three angles in the triangle, maybe it will be equal or unequal. So due to this, based on the sides and angles, based on the sides and angles of a triangle, based on the sides and based on angles, based on the sides and based on the angles, these triangles are classified into the two types. There are two categories in the triangles, based on the sides and based on angles. Okay, so based on sides, how many types of triangles are there? What are they? Let us discuss that. And based on angles, how many types of triangles are there? We'll also discuss about that. So first of all, let's come to that. Based on the sides, how many types of triangles are there and what are they? So based on the sides, there are mainly three types of triangles are there. The first one is equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. So the second second triangle is isosceles triangle, and the third one is that Scalar Triangle. Okay, there are, based on the sides, there are three types of triangles are there. The three types are Equilateral Triangle, the second one Isosceles Triangle, and the third one is Scalar Triangle. So let us know that one by one about every triangle. So the first type of triangle is that Equilateral Triangle. In this triangle, see that it is a triangle. Let us give the name for this triangle. Suppose this is ABC is a triangle. If all the three sides of this triangle is equal in the length, then it's known as a equilateral triangle. See that all the sides of this triangle is equal. That means the length of AB is equal to the length of BC is equal to the length of AC. Hence, this kind of triangle is known as equilateral triangle. For example, I will give you one more example. Suppose AB equal to 4 centimeter and BC equal to 4 centimeter and AC equal to 4 centimeter. Then all the sides of this triangle ABC are equal, that is 4 centimeter each. Hence, this kind of triangle is known as equilateral triangle. So we are discussing about the only sides. So this is equilateral triangle based on the sides. Next type of triangle is that isosceles triangle. Okay, isosceles triangle. Suppose I have taken one triangle, namely suppose P, Q and R. PQR is a triangle. If any two sides of a triangle is equal, hence it is known as a isosceles triangle. Suppose here PQ is equal to PR, hence this triangle is called as a isosceles triangle. So this side will be different than these two sides. Suppose let me give you an example. Suppose PQ equal to 4 centimeter, PR equal to 4 centimeter. Suppose QR equal to suppose 6 centimeter I have taken. Hence, here see that in this triangle PQR, two sides are equal, hence that PQ is equal to PR. So, if any two sides are equal in the given triangle, it's known as isosceles triangle. So, let's come to this now about, see that, suppose this triangle name is X, Y, Z. So I have given a name for this triangle as a XYZ. Everybody have a name. So triangle also will be having some names. That is our wish. We can give the name of the every triangle where the common point is there. That is, but at every vertex we will give the name of the triangle. So here XYZ is a triangle. So if any one of the side is not equal in the length, if any one of the side is not equal length, if any two sides are not equal, hence it is called as a scalar triangle. Any two sides are not equal, then it's called as a scalar triangle. Suppose I have given here xy equal to 3 centimeter, yxz equal to 4 centimeter and yz equal to 5 centimeter. Suppose, see that, compare any two sides of this triangle. Here it is 3 centimeter and 4 centimeter. These two are equal? No. Then 4 centimeter and 5 centimeter. Is these two are equal? No. And 5 centimeter and 3 centimeter. Is these two are equal? No. So any two sides of a given triangle is not equal, it's known as a scalar triangle. Or nothing but all the sides are different in the length, then it's known as a scalar triangle. Simple that. Now we'll know that the triangle is based on the sides. There are three types of triangles based on the sides: equilateral triangle, scalar triangle, isosceles triangle and scalar triangle. Equilateral triangle, if all the sides are equal in the length in the given triangle, it's known as a equilateral triangle. If any two sides are equal in the length in the given triangle, it is known as a isosceles triangle. If any two sides are not in equal length, or all the three sides are different in length, it is known as a scalar triangle. So based on angles now, how many types of triangles are there and what are they? Let us discuss about here. Now, based on angles. So the first one, based on angles, there are again three types of triangles. First one is acute angle triangle. Acute angled triangle. The next one is that right angled triangle. Then the third one is that obtuse angled triangle. So these are the three types of triangles based on angles. What are they? The first one is acute angled triangle. The second one is right angled triangle. The third one is obtuse angled triangle. So let's know that one by one clearly. Okay, here we discuss about the only angles. Here in the previous case we have only discussed about their sides, the length of their sides. Here the measurement of an angles. So we know that there are different kind of angles like a zero angle, acute angle, right angle, obtuse angle, straight angle, reflex angle and complete angle. About these we have already discussed in our previous videos. If not, you discuss about the lines, you go through about lines and angles video, so that you will come to know about all the lines and angles, complete introduction in that. Okay, here we go through the angles only. Acute angle triangle, that means if all the angles in the triangle, suppose, let's go for this, suppose triangle name is ABC. If ABC is a triangle and the angles are here, okay, angles are here, let's go for that. If all the angles in the triangle are acute angles, then the triangle is known as a acute angled triangle. All the angles, suppose it's a 50 degrees, angle B is 60 degrees, angle C is 70 degrees. See that all the angles, all three angles in this given triangle are acute angles. Hence, this triangle is known as a acute angled triangle. Simple. All angles, these three angles should be acute angles, and make sure that the sum of these three angles should be equal to 180 degrees. When you add these three angles, you must get 180 degrees. About this property, let me know you in the next. So first, next right angled triangle. We already know that what is meaning of right angle. So if one of the angle in the given triangle is right angle, if one of the angle in the given triangle is right angle, then such kind of a triangle is known as a right angled triangle. If one of the angle in the given triangle is right angle, then it is known as a right angled triangle. So we don't discuss about the other two angles. If other two angles are equal, then this triangle is known as the right angle isosceles triangle. If other two angles are different, then it's only known as right angled triangle. Only simply, if one angle is 90 degrees in the given triangle, it is known as a right angle triangle. Then we go for obtuse angle triangle. So one of the angle in the given triangle is obtuse angle. See that 120 degrees in a XYZ is a triangle. In that, angle Y equal to 120 degrees. So one of the angle in the triangle is obtuse angled. Then the triangle is known as obtuse angled triangle. Obtuse angle in the sense more than 90 degrees and less than 180 degrees angles are known as obtuse angles. Here acute angle is in the sense more than 0 degrees and less than 90 degrees angles are known as a acute angle, acute angles. Right angle in the sense exactly 90 degrees. Okay, these are triangles based on the sides and based on angles. So based on the sides, there are three types of triangles, namely equilateral triangle, isosceles triangle, and scalar triangle. Based on angles, there are three types of triangles again. One is acute angle triangle, right angle triangle. The last one, obtuse angled triangle. We have discussed about this. Again, there are some more properties about these triangles. We'll just go through that every property again. So you have to go through the class very carefully, so that you will be having many problems based on this. I will be discussing maximum all the properties of a triangle here, which is help you till the 10th class. Okay. So here the first property again, properties of a triangles. Of properties of a triangles. The first one, sum of three angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. Sum of any three interior angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. So sum of any three interior angles of a triangle equal to 180 degrees. Suppose we have our triangle here. So these are the three angles. You take any three angles here. Suppose I have taken a 70 degrees here, 40 degrees here. So next 70 plus 40 is 110. How much should come here? We know the property that when you add these three angles, they have to get 180 degrees. 180 degrees. So 110 degrees are completed. So more 70 degrees are required. 70 plus 70, 140. 140 plus 40 is 180. So it is satisfied the condition that sum of any three interior angles inside of the triangles are known as a interior angle. Okay, any three interior angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. So it is satisfied, yes. So like that they may ask you any kind of questions again. Suppose let me ask you some more questions. Suppose here it is a 50 degrees and suppose here it is a 60 degrees. What will be the angle here? We know that 50 plus 60, 110 degrees. 50 degrees plus 60 degrees is equal to 110 degrees. How much we require to get 180 degrees again? Simple, 70 degrees are required now. 110 plus 70 is equal to 180. So you take any kind of triangle, either it is a acute angle triangle or obtuse angle triangle or not a right angle triangle, any kind of triangle. This is must and should that sum of three interior angles should be equal to 180 degrees, not more than 180 degrees, not less than 180 degrees. If it is angle, sum of three angles is more than 180 or less than 180, it will not be considered as a triangle. Okay, remember this. So it is must and should. And related to the angles only, I will tell you one more. The exterior angles of a triangle the exterior angle of a triangle is equal to sum of opposite interior angles, interior opposite angles. Sum of interior opposite angles. So here I would like to tell you the third one also. Sum of three exterior angles are given. Sum of three exterior angles is equal to 360 degrees. About these two properties I am going to be discussing. First let me go for the second property, that is external angle of a triangle is equal to sum of opposite interior angles. Suppose this is a triangle A, B, C, and I will be given here the name is D. So let me go for that. Here the two angles are given. Okay. Here there is a one more angle. Let me give you here, suppose 120 degrees. Here angle A to C and C to D. Angle ACD. It is not the interior of the triangle, it is exterior of the triangle, it is outside of the triangle. This is the triangle actually. ABC is our triangle. Then here C is a exterior angle. This is known as exterior angle of this triangle. So if it is exterior of the triangle, then this angle always will equal to sum of these two interior angles. See that suppose if this angle is 50 degrees and that must be here 70 degrees. So here exterior angle, the opposite side is here. The opposite two interior angles. 120 degrees equal to sum of these two angles. It must be satisfy the condition. 50 degrees plus 70 degrees equal to 120 degrees. When you add these two angles, you have to get this angle. So 50 degrees plus 70 degrees equal to 120 degrees. Let's take some more examples. Okay. Here suppose 130 degrees. One of the interior angle is suppose 70 degrees. What will become here? So if you add these two angles, you have to get 130 degrees. So 70 plus 60 degrees is 130 degrees. Or not 130 minus 70 will give us 60 degrees. From the external angle, you subtract the one of the interior angle so that you will get the other interior angle. And make it sure that here, I will take here, suppose 160 degrees. One of the interior angle I have given you 80 degrees. Then other should be also equal to 80 degrees. When you add these two, you will get 160 degrees. Then let me take in the reverse that. So here I have given a 40 degrees and here I have given a suppose 30 degrees. For example only. Okay, the way of construction will be different, the triangle will be different, but here the same criteria will use it. What will be the external angle this time? Okay, the external angle equal to what? Sum of interior opposite angles. So here the external angle equal to sum of these two opposite angles. So 40 plus 30 degrees, that is 70 degrees. Hence it is what the condition, and this theorem also will be useful, very useful in the further coming classes and this class also. So external angle of a triangle equal to sum of opposite interior angles. And the next one is sum of three external angles. Sum of three interior angles equal to 180 degrees. Sum of three external angle equal to 360 degrees. Let's say here there is a triangle. Let us extend this, will be like this. A, B, C will extend like this. Here it is B, will extend like this. Here it will be C, will extend like this. Okay. So we know that here these three are interior angles. And let me draw the external angles with the double marks. Yes, I have drawn the external angles. So sum of three angles equal to, we know that 180 degrees. Sum of three internal angles equal to 180 degrees. But what about the sum of three external angles? These are the external angles. So simple that. So when you add these two angles, you will get 180 degrees. These two, if you add 180 degrees, because it makes a linear pair angle. Okay, sum of two adjacent angles equal to, and it is a straight line, it is give us 180 degrees. If it is a straight line, always give us 180 degrees. So 50 plus here it comes 110 degrees. Okay, 50 plus 130 degrees. 50 plus 130 will get 180. Or not, this is the external angle now. External angle equal to sum of opposite interior angles. If you add these two, you will get here external angle. So what will get the external angle now? 60 plus 70 equal to 130. Internal angle equal to external angle. Sum of two internal angles equal to. Next here it should come. Okay, or not here it should come like that. No problem, wherever you go. This external angle equal to sum of these two angles. 50 plus 70, that is 120 degrees. Yes. Then here, what should come here? Sum of these two angles, that is 110 degrees. See that. Now what happens? Add this all. 130 degrees plus 120 degrees, 250 degrees. 250 degrees plus 110 degrees, 360 degrees. So it is satisfied. Sum of three exterior angles of a triangle equal to 360 degrees. Sum of three internal angles equal to 180 degrees. These are the properties you need to be remember. And I will explain you some more properties again based on the angles only. We are discussing about the angles. Again later we will go for sides also. And next some of in isosceles triangle. The angles which are opposite to the equal sides are equal. The angles which are opposite to the equal sides are equal. This is the main property and very important property. And fifth one also I will write just converse of it. The sides which are opposite to the equal angles are equal. And these are the main two properties we need to be discussed. Let's go for the first one. If you know the first one, we will be understanding the second one as like the same 2 and 3 here also. So let's see. Suppose here triangle ABC I have taken. Triangle ABC. What happened here? The angles which are opposite to the equal sides. Suppose this is in this triangle, these two sides are equal. Where AB is equal to AB side is equal to AC side. These two sides are equal. Then what happens? See that if these two sides are equal, then the angle, these are the angles which are opposite to these two equal sides. These are the two angles which are opposite to these two equal sides. Hence, these two angles are also equal. So, these two angles also will be equal. This x degrees and x degrees. We don't know the particular measurement, so we will assume like a x degrees, like a 50 degrees or 50 degrees, 60 degrees or 60 degrees, 70 degrees or 70 degrees like that. So, the angles which are opposite to the equal sides are equal. Or simply I will make it to understand. If these two sides are equal, then these two angles are equal. Simple. And if these two sides are equal, then these two angles are equal. And if these two sides are equal, AC and BC are, these two sides are equal, then these two angles are equal. Simple. If two sides are equal, opposite two angles are equal. These are the same converse of it. So suppose here triangle XYZ. Suppose these two angles are equal. Suppose 60 degrees and 60 degrees. Then these two sides also will be equal. So these two sides which are opposite to these two angles, and they are equal. Not only 60, 60, you can take any angles here. Okay. Suppose it is 70 degrees and 70 degrees. These two are 70, 70 degrees. These two angles are equal. Opposite two sides also equal. Remember that if two angles are equal, then opposite two sides are equal. If two sides are equal, the opposite two angles also equal. So these are the main two properties also we need to be remembered. Again there are lot of properties are there. One by one we will discuss again. So remember these two formulas. So these two theorems also. Okay. Next we will go for some more properties. You write down this on a paper so that you will be remember every formulas. Before you are going to be learn about the triangles, You should know that about the properties of a triangle. And remember that a triangle will having 3 sides, 3 angles and 3 vertices only. Not more than that. And we will be discussing about next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here property number 6. So, how to decide a triangle can be, is it possible or not with the given measurements? With the given measurements, is a triangle is possible or not? How to decide? So, I will tell you that by watching the given measurements, either triangle is possible or not. If 3 angles are given, suppose here 50 degrees, 60 degrees and 40 degrees. These 3 angles are given. A triangle can have these 3 angles. With these 3 angles, can we form a triangle? See that 60 plus 40, 100, 100 plus 50, 150. With 150 degrees, 60 plus 40, 100, 100 plus 50, 150. With the 150 degrees, we cannot form any kind of triangle. Yes? 110, 100, 150. Yes. Minimum we require 180 degrees to form a triangle. We know that sum of 3 interior angles is equal to 180 degrees. Is these angles are giving 180 degrees? No. So, if 50 degrees, 60 degrees and 70 degrees. Yes, let's see that. 50 plus 60, 110. 110 plus 70, 180 degrees. Okay, these angles can form a triangle. That triangle is known as a acute angled triangle. The sum of 3 angles. So, in the case of angles, we can easily identify. If sum of the 3 angles is equal to 180 degrees, then those angles can form a triangle. That means there will be a triangle with the particular angles. So, it's not matter about the angles now here, about the sides we are going to be discussed now. So, what about the sides? Suppose they have given 3 sides. Okay, they have given 3 sides. So, suppose 4 centimeter, 3 centimeter and 9 centimeter. Okay, can these measurements can form a triangle or not? You tell me. So, how to decide when sides are given? That is what the condition now, that is what we are going to be discussed here. So, look at here. Sum of any 2 sides of a triangle is must be greater than third side. Sum of any 2 sides of a triangle is must be greater than third side. That means if we add any 2 sides, the answer should be greater than the third side. Hence, the triangle is possible. The next thing I will write, it is converse of this. The difference of any 2 sides of a triangle is less than, must be less than third side of a triangle. So these 2 properties are very, very important. Sum of any 2 sides of a triangle is must be greater than third side. That means, so I will give you some examples so that you can understand that what I am telling you. Suppose here ABC is a triangle. Suppose AB equal to 4 centimeter. Just for example, AC equal to 5 centimeter, and here it is suppose 7 centimeter BC. Is it a triangle now? Is it can form a triangle? Let's see. Sum of any 2 sides. Let's add these 2 sides. So if you are adding any 2 sides, it must be greater than third side. It should be more than the third side. 4 centimeter plus 5 centimeter, that is 9 centimeter. Is 9 centimeter is greater than 7 centimeter? Yes. Yes? Yeah. See that. Here AB plus AC is greater than sigma. Is greater than BC. It is satisfied. Then the second one. Let us add these two sides now. AB plus BC. AB plus BC. Let's see. 4 centimeter and 7 centimeter. That is 11 centimeter. 11 centimeter is greater than 5. 11 is greater than 5. So yes, that is greater than AC. Then the third condition. Let's see. AC plus BC or BC plus AC. BC plus AC. 7 centimeter plus 5 centimeter, that is 12 centimeter. 12 is greater than 4. So it is greater than AB. These three conditions must and should follow. Then only the given measurement 4 centimeter, 5 centimeter and 7 centimeter can form a triangle, or else they cannot form a triangle. They form a triangle when sum of two sides is greater than the third side. Add any two sides, if it is greater than the third side, they will form a triangle. I will also give you some more example. Let's see. Okay. Here I have drawn a triangle to be understand you in a better way. They will give you only measurements: 4 centimeter, 5 centimeter, 7 centimeter. Will these measurements will form a triangle or not? They will ask you question. Then what we have to do it? We have to add any two sides. 4 plus 5 is greater than that. Then the other way, in these three properties you have to maintain. These two sides you have to add, you have to show that it is greater than the BC. And these two sides you have to add, you have to show that it is greater than AC. And these two sides you have to add it, then you have to show that it is greater than AB. This is what you need to do it. Okay, that is what I have written here. If any one of the condition is not satisfied, suppose these two they are satisfied. So in this AB plus AC is greater than BC, AB plus BC is greater than AC. But if they are not satisfied this condition, hence it cannot form a triangle. Remember, suppose let me give you one example in such a way that here 3 centimeter and here 8 centimeter, sorry 2 centimeter suppose, and here there is a 7 centimeter. See that. Let's add 3 centimeter plus 7 centimeter. 3 centimeter plus 7 centimeter, that is 10 centimeter. 10 is greater than 2. 10 is greater than 2. So it is satisfied the condition. So that here second one satisfied. Then here 7 centimeter and 2 centimeter, 9 centimeter. 9 is greater than 3. Then it is also satisfied. Then let's see. 3 centimeter plus 2 centimeter, 5 centimeter. 5 is greater than 7? No. 5 is not greater than the 7. It is not satisfied the first condition. Hence this 3 centimeter, 2 centimeter and 7 centimeter cannot form a triangle. These three given measurements cannot form a triangle because one of the condition is not satisfied. Okay, remember this. These three measurements must and should they are followed. They should follow it. And let me give you one more example. Suppose 4 centimeter, 5 centimeter and 1 centimeter. In this case, 4 plus 5, 9. 9 is greater than 1. Satisfied. Okay. Then 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 is greater than 4. Satisfied. 4 plus 1 is 5. Is 5 greater than 5? 5 is greater than 5? No. 5 is equal to 5. So it is not satisfied. Hence, these measurements also cannot form a triangle. These measurements also cannot form a triangle. So remember that if they form a triangle or not, how to identify? Sum of any two sides must be greater than the third side. Then only they can form a triangle. Or not, this is what the converse of it. Here we are doing sum, it should be greater than the third side. Here we go for the difference. Yes. Here, let me take a triangle here, X, Y and Z. Suppose let me take a triangle measurements like 4 centimeter, 6 centimeter and here 8 centimeter. Anything. So here difference you say. The difference of any two sides must be less than the third side. So let me do it here. Yz is minus xy. It should be less than xz. See that? 8 centimeter minus 4 centimeter. 8 minus 4 is 4. It is less than 6 centimeter. Hence, this satisfies the condition that 8 centimeter is less than 8 minus 4 is 4, which is less than 6 centimeter. So it is satisfied. Then the second condition is that. Let's go for that now. We'll take here yz minus xz. It should be also less than the third side. Okay, can you please go to that? Yes. Here 8 centimeter minus 6 centimeter. 8 minus 6 is 2. 2 is less than 4. It's also satisfied. Then the third condition is that. Okay. Then xz from the greater side we have to subtract the smaller side. Okay. Then xy. It should be less than the yz. Yes. 6 centimeter minus 4 centimeter is 2. 2 is less than 8. Simple. So the 4 centimeter, 6 centimeter, 8 centimeter can form a triangle. The same thing. We have to subtract any two sides. It should be less than the third side. Here we have to add any two sides. It should be greater than third side. Now you may ask the doubt that, sir, these both conditions should be satisfied. If these conditions are satisfied, these three conditions are satisfied, then automatically this will be satisfied. If these three are satisfied, automatically these three conditions will also satisfied. You can check it now. What are the measurements I have? Here 4, 5 and 7. 4, here I will take 5 and here I will take a 7. And do that. 7 minus 5 is 2. 2 is less than 4. 5 minus 4 is 1. 1 is less than 7. 7 minus 4 is 3. 3 is less than 5. It's also satisfied. So, either we have to check this property or not this property. We not to check both the properties. Okay. But we have to remember this. Sum of any two sides of a triangle must be greater than the third side, or sum of the difference of any two sides of a triangle must be less than the third side. So, again there will be some properties. If I missed any kind of properties, that I will cover in the chapter. So, I hope you understood about the triangle and the types of triangles and some properties of the triangle. Here main important that classification of triangle, how many types of triangles are there based on the sides and based on angles, and also will to be discussed the 7 properties of these triangles. If you are perfect in these 7 kind of a properties of a triangles, we can complete our chapter. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you all.